Good everybody and welcome. Today's lesson is about fractions. Now I've got a question on the board. What do we do if the denominators are not the same? I'm sure most of you asked yourself that question. What do you do if it's not the same? So let's look at the following. If I have an example, a half, and I need to add a quarter. Right, remember in fractions, we only can add fractions together when our denominators are the same. But if they're not the same, there is steps that we need to follow to make them the same. Right, let's look at this. Our first step is we need to find multiples. So I'm going to find multiples by using my denominators. Right, so multiples of 2 and multiples of 4. Right, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. Multiples of 4, 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20. Right, second step. My second step will be, I need to look for the lowest common denominator. So I'm going to look for my lowest common denominator, meaning I'm going to look for the lowest number by both of the multiples where both of my denominators can divide into without a remainder. Right, so let's look. Here's a 2, but here's no 2. There's a 4, but here's a 4. So we're going to take 4 because it asks us by step number 2, what is the lowest common denominator? So I will use 4. Now, my next step will be, I need to multiply. Right, I need to multiply. So, multiply the 2. So I'm going to multiply 1, 2. Remember, in fractions, what I do at the bottom, I need to do at the top. So I'm going to multiply by 2 there. Here we go. So the multiple of 4 here, the denominator, we will use 1. So I'll multiply by 1 and multiply by 1. Now I'm going to have a new fraction. So 1 multiplied by 2 is equal to 2. 2 multiplied by 2 is equal to 4. Plus 1 multiplied by 1 is 1. And 4 multiplied by 1 is 4. Right. Now my denominators are the same. 4 and a 4. So in this way, we can add now our numerators together. So 2 plus 1 is equal to 3 over 4. So 2 quarters plus 1 quarter is equal to 3 quarters. So a half plus a quarter is equal to 3 quarters. Right, let's do another one. So please, when you get to this question, where you need to add your fractions together, but the denominators are not the same, remember to follow your steps. Okay. Say, for instance, this is 3/5, and I need to add 2/3. Right. Step number 1 asks multiples. So, multiples of 5. The reason I'm writing M is just to show me that I'm looking for multiples of 5. And then multiples of 3. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Then 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Okay. Step number 2, I need to look for my lowest common denominator. So, 5, I've got no 5. 10, no 10. 15, I've got a 15. So I will be using 15. Right. Step number 3, I need to multiply. Remember what I do at the bottom, I need to do at the top. So I'll be multiplying 1, 2, 3 by my denominator and 3 by my numerator. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 multiply by 5 and multiply by 5. So now I'm going to have a new fraction. So 3 multiplied by 3 is the answer of 9. 5 multiplied by 3 is 15. Plus 2 multiplied by 5 is 10. And 3 multiplied by 5 is 15. Now you can see my denominators are the same. So this way we can add now our numerators together. So 9 plus 10, is equal to 19 over 15. There we go. So if your denominators are not the same, please don't forget to follow your steps. Step number 1, we need to look for multiples. Step number 2, lowest common denominator. Step number 3, multiply. And in this way, our denominators will be the same. And in that way, it's easy for us to add our numerators together. I would like to thank you for watching.